What's up, YouTubers? Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to something slightly different. And I do apologise, it is a day late. My bad. I've been very busy filming lots of vlogs, backlogging lots of vlogs and images, obviously, with the shooting with the Lumix S1R. It has gone back now. Very sad, but there you go. I've got that's another story. I've got lots and lots. So the next 6 or 7 weeks is going to be all shot with the Lumix S1R. So thumbs up with that one. But on a side note, this vlog is going to be a little mini insight / review of a product I was sent. Probably getting on 7 weeks now. I wanted to give it a real good go. I didn't want to just get sent it, use it for a week, do a vlog and a review about it, because I wanted to make sure it was something that I was going to use in the future, and I wanted to make sure it was something that I would recommend to you guys, and I'm happy to say it is. So it's a company called Zeapon. They make sliders. I'm hoping you guys will notice that my B-roll in most of my videos, I haven't used it every time. It's been nice and smooth. So we're going to kick off now to Summerlees Beach, where I did a little bit of filming, showed you, talk you through the product, and I'll overlay some clips of me using it and the slider in action. So thanks so much for watching. Also, there's going to be some images at the end, so stick around to the end. If you're not interested in a little bit of product promotion, then maybe this one's not for you. But like I said, I'm not getting paid. I might just say that I'm not getting paid by them. They have sent it me for free. But I wanted to make sure that it was a product that I'm going to use and would be willing to promote, which is hence the reason why I'm making this video. So yeah, hope you enjoy the vlog. Stick around to the end for some images shot with the Lumix S1R, and I'll see you next week, where I am out and about with a big Lumix somewhere. I can't remember. I've got that much stocked up, I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao. What's up, YouTubers? Welcome to a new vlog, and today we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to talk about the Zeapon Micro 2 little mini slider. Now, I've been using this for a few months now, and I wanted to give it a real good test before I showed or done any sort of video about this on my channel, because I want to make sure that if I do show a bit of kit or I do promote a bit of kit, then it has to be something that I will use, something that I would recommend, and this is certainly something that I would use, and certainly something I can recommend. It's very small. It's probably a foot wide, and it will go, I think it says it will go like just over ½ meter in terms of how much travel you've got, because it's almost like a telescopic. It sort of goes all the way to the one side like this, and then all the way exactly the same the other, so you've got quite a large distance. I'm sure it's around, I will put details on the screen, I'm sure it's, it's around 500 or 600 mil. It's quite a large length of travel, really, for the size of it. It is still quite solid, but I think that's down to the build quality. The build quality is fantastic. Can't really fault the build quality, really. So it is a little bit heavy, but in terms of sliders, it's not heavy at all. If you research sliders or mini sliders, they tend to be very heavy. They're very cumbersome. This is quite basic because there's no motor, so it's not like get your app out and do all that malarkey. I think they are looking to bring out a motor for the system, but I don't need that, because I am filming bits of B-roll. I'm behind my camera. I can manually move this slider with one finger on the little Vero carbon fibre tripod. It is no trouble whatsoever. So yeah, it's mainly metal. There's a little track in the middle, like a rubberized track, and the plastic parts are very high quality plastic. I can't really complain with the quality of the plastic. It's not cheap Chinese rummage. It is a well made piece of kit. So it comes with this stand at the bottom which flips out, and then you can use this on a table or on a ledge or wherever you want to use it. So it's very versatile. Like I said, I have been using it religiously recently. It took me a while to get the hang of using an extra bit of kit, just because I'm not used to using it. It's something else to figure out, but since I've sorted it, I'm very, very happy with the footage I get. It's silky smooth, and it just ups my B-roll game on my YouTube videos. Now the downside to it, it is a little bit heavy, even for a little micro slider. It is still a little bit heavy, but having said that, in terms of sliders, it isn't really. With all the vlogging kit I take, you know, with the M50, the Lumix S1R that is going back, or the Nikon D7200, I've got 2 tripods. Adding this to my bag isn't really a big deal, but it is something that I do think about when I'm going out, depending on how far I'm walking. Do I really need to take, is it going to be beneficial to take any extra weight? Because it is a bit top heavy, obviously, once I've got it on my tripod or on the side of my bag. But yeah, that's the only real negative. Aside from that, in terms of filming and using, unless you are behind something, like my camera, or you set this behind, say, behind an object and use a shallow depth of field and focus, drag the focus from front to back, this doesn't really work in terms of sliding. Unless you are, like I said, unless you're behind something and you've got a fixed visual object which is quite close, you ain't going to notice any movement. If you're taking this like a big vista, obviously you ain't going to notice any movement. So in terms of vlogging, it is perfect for shooting bits of B-roll behind the camera or behind an object whilst I'm walking to and from a location. In terms of that, it actually works. So yeah, this is a Zeapon Micro 2 with the quick release stand on the bottom. Like I said, I'll put links in the description on the screen of all the statistics that I've probably forgotten. So Zeapon did send this to me. I didn't pay for it. I'm very grateful, so thank you Zeapon for sending this to me. They're an amazing company. They've been very helpful. They've answered all my questions, and I couldn't really fault them enough. And obviously they sent me this free of charge, which I absolutely love. So if you are interested in a slider, you are a little small channel and you want to up your B-roll game, then get the Zeapon Micro 2. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. On a side note, if you are a product photographer or you do lots of work in the studio, this is absolutely perfect because you haven't got to lug it around. You can just set it down and take your shots. So yeah, product photography and vlogging, short distance walking for vlogging, or if you haven't got a massive heavy video kit, then someone like me, this is absolutely perfect. Zeapon Micro 2 slider. You can buy the quick release stand separately or together. Links in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll end this vlog with just a few shots that I took with the S1R that I haven't already showed.